What is up, YouTube? 4-Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. I've got the results for the YouTube Sportscard All-Star team finally done up. A little bit of stories with that, but anyway. But to do that, I wanted to really show something off that's cool. You've seen me show this. It's the ballot for the 2013 All-Star game, July 16th. And what you would do is you'd grab that and you'd fill it out and check off your entries. Okay, but then where would you put it? How did this work? Okay, so some of you might not have remembered, or maybe some of you might be too young, you don't even know, because now everything's electronic. But I'm going to show you something right now that's pretty darn cool. You ready? Does that look familiar? Oh yeah. There it is. Is that not cool or what? So the ballots would sit in here. Ta-da! Then you'd take your ballot, you fill it out, and you would put it right in there. And then somebody would come back here and open this up. Da-da-da-da, and all the ballots would be down in there. And you'd grab them out, and they'd send them in. So that is pretty darn cool. I'm trying to get it all in the whole shot, but there it is. An official ballot box. I turned the corner at an antique store and I was like, you're coming home with me. I don't care how much you are. So there you go. Let's go look at some of the All-Star data. All right, back at the desk here. Man, that thing is just so awesome. So happy to have it in my collection. But anyway, I'm going to go through and I'm going to list off all the channels that got votes for each of the categories. I've kind of blacked out the votes just to kind of protect everybody. But if anybody has any questions with that, or is worried about whatever, just let me know. I will say that part of the reason why it took me a little long time is, number one, the prizes, if we will, took a little bit longer than I thought. But also, like, there was a couple of folks that didn't use the hashtag, and I think it was like 5 or 6 that I kind of ended up adding in because it didn't show up on the hashtag and they didn't email me. So that really does help on these kind of things where you're trying to manage dozens and dozens of ballots. Just keep that in mind as you go through that. The hashtags are very useful, and also emailing can help too. So whoever's running it knows that you get your vote. But anyway, let's take a look at what I guess the prize is. And I got together with my buddy Scott, my good friend Scott, and he's got a laser cutter. So he agreed to do this pro bono. So huge shout out to Scott at Reindeer Studios for helping me do this. He cut these out on his laser, and then I had to spray paint them to fill in kind of the things, but they came out awesome. I think you'll agree. So it's a see-through sparkle acrylic with the white on there, and that's the design. And each I'm not going to show all of them. I'll let you guys see how they look when you get them and watch everybody's videos. But these things are awesome, man. So Scott, thanks for helping me design these up and getting them cut out on the laser. I knew it took a little time, and so I appreciate that. So this is what everybody's playing for. All winners will receive some variation of this bad boy. And if you do win, I will need your mailing address. So pretty sweet. Super excited about that. Actually, we can put that up there. Okay, so I'm going to go through. I want to give shout outs. This might be a little bit of a long video, but I want to make sure everybody gets shouted out. That's really the goal of this thing, is just to expand everybody's list of channels that are out there that are doing sports cards. And that's at the heart of this, what I was trying to do. It's not like the Hall of Fame. This is purely, let's just shout each other out and get as many channels as possible. I had a couple people that were like, oh, this sounds like a club thing or whatever, and it's just not. It's just not, and that's not what it's meant to be. So I threw it out there to whoever wants to put in channels. If you got other channels you like to watch, as a matter of fact, there was a couple that I picked up that people were complaining about, well, how come this person doesn't? And you know what? I put them in as a vote. Great channels, and I watch them, all their videos. So if you're looking for new folks and new content, this is where it's at, as far as I can tell. I'd love to have more people put more votes in next time so we can shout out more people that are doing sports card stuff that have good channels. So 12 Against Sports and Outdoors, 3 Good Nerds, 3 Rivers Card Collector, 3D 80s Kid, 4 Collectors for Collectors, 4 Leaf Cards. Thank you all for those votes. I appreciate that. 4 Soft Corners, 505 Memorabilia, 5 Leaf, which is used to be Frank M., A Collector's Dream, A Mess of Things, Abe's Card Collection, Adam's Card Closet, Alan Twitchell, Angry Old Man, Aranya Boys, Autographs 2000, Ballpark Memories, Baseball Hall of Fame Autographs, Basement Card Collector, B.D. Kane, Bear Cards 34, Big Scott 35. There should be a 1 in there, I think. Boomslang, Brandon Stebbins, Brandon's Baseball Cards, Caleb's Cards, TTM Autographs and More, Chris and Chris Collecting Cards, Chris Cards, Chris from Missouri, Chris Graphs, 101, Clean Cheap Seats, Clemente Collector, Collectorholic, Commenting Collector, Concrete Buddy, Cooler Plastics, Crackerjack Cards, Craig B Cards, Side Guy 29, D's Collection, Daniel Wilson, Dan's Vintage Base, that's Baseball PC, little typo there, sorry Dan, Dave Durango, David M, Diego Sports Card Detour, Disguise Cards, Ditka Collector, D Con, Dodger Card Collector, Don't Talk to Robots, Don's Field of Dreams, Double D Vintage Baseball Cards, Eddie's Cardboard Chaos, Faith Family and Sports, Father-Son Vintage Cards, Fitzy 23 Sports Cards, Flying Dutchman Cards, Ground Chuck, Hacks Sports Cards, Half Century of Collecting Sports Cards, Henry S., Hitman 23, Hodges 1455, Houston and Son, Huck Sports Cards, I Love Sports Cards, Iconic Baseball, Jay's Mix, Jimmy Guns, JP Wisco, Junior Baseball Fanatic, Junk Wax Hero, Ken's Cardboard, Kevin Fuller, Kevin's Models and More, Clump's Cards, Korean Cardboard, Legends of the Dugout, LOL Cards, Card Collectors, Longshot Signatures, Math Bowler, Mets Rule, Michael Myers, Midlife Sports Cards, Mike's Retro Trading, Mookie Chilton, Mr. 95 Cents, Muskoka Card Collector, Near Mint Musings, Nerd Pocket Cards, Nomaz Baseball Card Breaks, Obsessed Collector, Old Sarge Collects, Part Time, Patrick's Baseball Cards, Peter B., Poor Man Stack, Purple GT 22, Return to Collecting, Rippin' for Rookies, Rocket Rick J, Rudog 21, Sammy Thunder, Scott Maz, Cerberus Family Card Collecting, Sexton's Kentucky Cardboard, SFI Sports Cards, Shoebox Baseball, Shoebox Legends, Signs of the Pastime, Solo Shot Sports Podcast, Splendid Sports, Stars of the Diamond, Staven Sports Cards, Sticks and Seams, SCL Puckhead, Striker Bakes, Stukes Baseball Cards and Curiosities, Tan Man Baseball Fan, TB's TTM Autographs, The Card Story, That 70s Card Show, The Battery, The Card Closet, The Chosen Roster, The Colazo Effect, The Drew, A Vintage Legacy, The Hobbyist, The Hot Corner, The Media Marauder, Think Blue 77, Tigers 727, TJ Mack, Victor Negron Cards, Vintage Card Steve, Vintage on Vintage, Vintage Pack Collector, Vintage Sanctuary, Wade Boggs Fan, Walk and Balk, White Sox Fan Card Collector, and Zach and Porter. Really awesome list. Bunch of awesome channels in there. So that's 145 for the All-Stars. Again, everybody could vote for 15 and no Hall of Famers. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think we had like a total of 225 channels. Now there's probably some overlap in some of them, but on the Rookie of the Years and the All-Star. But that's a good list. That's a great list. It's great to know that there's that many people, and there's more people out there. I'm sure we missed dozens. So again, hopefully next time we do this, we can have more ballots. But let's go over who got votes for the coaches. And again, this this opened it up to the Hall of Famers, but you didn't have to be a Hall of Famer. So there's a little mix of that in here. And again, they're in alphabetical order. So 4-leaf cards, thank you again for your votes. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Let me get on here. So 4-leaf cards: Amish Dave Archer, Angry Old Man, Baseball Collector, Investor Dealer, Bill the Hall of Fame Collector, Blue Jacket 66, Bob Lewis, Bowman 53, Brad 8671, Cali Collector, Chasing Cardboard, Collector's Dream, Cracker Jack, Dean Gearhart, I Collect It All, Diamond Yard Sports Cards, Diego Sports Card Detour, Double D, Dustin and Blake, Elite Hunters, G's Mikey, Hardball Crazy, Iconic Baseball, JP Wisco, Junk Wax Hero, Causes Wasting Money, Legends Never Die. I'll get you in there twice there, buddy. Lou Rock TV, Mr. Fisher Bike, Near Mint Musings, 1 Million Cubs, Pepino Man, Picker Jim S, Ray from Philly, Reindeer Studios, Return to Collecting, Scott Maz, Scott Spalding, Shoebox Legends, Spicy Bear, That 70s Card Show, the Mangini Collection, the Media Marauder, the Rookie Card Specialist, Those Back Pages, TJ Mack, Tops 85 401, TTM Autograph Troy, Vintage Oddball Cards, Wesker Griff, a little fruit fly here that wants to go in our show. And that was it, Wesker Griff. So another 53 votes here for coaches. And if you're on that list, I'd say people think you're pretty special because that opens it up to Hall of Famers. So pretty cool. And let's do the Rookie of the Years. Okay, and these were folks that haven't been making content for more than a year. So we, with the Hall of Fame, we can't shout out any of those people. So it's, again, let's, trying to find some new channels and folks that are hopping in and, try to get them into our community. So these are ones that some of you might not have. A lot of those other ones are pretty popular channels that have been around a while. So, all right, Andy D's Collection, Basement Card Collector, Billy Ballgame Sports Cards, Canuck Collector, Chris and Chris Collecting Cards, Chris from Missouri, Clean Cheap Shots, Clemente Collector, Concrete Buddy, Double D, Father Son Vintage Cards, Hammer 44, Leslie Smith, Lone Wolf Picker, Maiden's World of Wax, Midlife Sports Cards, Mookie Chilson, Peter B, Right Field Collectibles, Rocket Rick J Sports Cards, Sal Dougie's House of Cards, Signs of the Pastime, Stukes Baseball Cards and Curiosities. These cards are making me thirsty. And U.S. Sports Cards. So there's 27 channels, all new to the community. I know I've got a couple. I've got to go back and grab a couple more to add to the subscription list. But if you're looking for some new channels, those are probably going to be ones to look at. Okay, final results. This also caused a little bit of an issue for me. I had 14 and 15. There was a 5-way tie between those two slots. So I was hemming and hawing if we should do subscribers or likes or something, and talked to a couple people, and I think I'd settled in on number of videos made in the last, it would have been the last 11 months. So I'd counted them up, and I figured, it's an all-star team. It's got to be about production. You got to really crank the numbers out there to get in, into that. So, like it or not, and I'll have to put that in the rules for next year, but we went with number of videos made in the last 11 months. So, Those are the numbers that you're seeing there for that 5-way tie. So let's just reveal the winners. So exciting. Change the color to white. Okay, here they are. So 4-leaf cards. Thank you so much for all your votes. I really do appreciate that. I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I won't take it, but it was a 5-way tie, and I still wouldn't be able to get more people in. And we only had so many of these things cut. Otherwise, I would have just been like, all right, we'll take the rest. Anyway, so myself, thank you again. 4 Soft Corners, congratulations. Rudog21, congratulations to you. Vintage Sanctuary, congratulations, Adam. Clemente Collector, congratulations. Don's Field of Dreams, congratulations. Junior Baseball Fanatic, congratulations to you. Sammy Thunder, congratulations. 3D 80s Kid, congratulations. Staven Sports Cards, congratulations to you. The Drew of Vintage Legacy, congratulations. A Collector's Dream, congratulations to you. Double D Vintage Baseball Cards, congratulations, Dylan. Stukes Baseball Cards and Curiosities, again, congratulations to you. And The Card Story. You guys put out enough videos to make that cut, so congratulations to all of those people. Great channels. I watch all of those, so hopefully you guys do. Well, it sounds like you guys do too. Okay, on to the coaches. Now this could be, come on, highlighted them up. Hall of Famers, but didn't have to be. So, you guys ready for the reveal? Number 1, Lou Rock TV. Congratulations, sir. Number 2, my buddy over here at Reindeer Studios. Thank you again, Scott, for making those awesome All-Star things. Glad to see you got enough votes to be on that list. Number 3, John Mangini at the Mangini Collection. Number 4, Vintage Oddball Cards. Rick, congratulations to you guys. Number 5, Picker Jim S. Congratulations, sir. And number 6, squeaking in at the bottom, Pepino Man. So congratulations to you. That's, again, another good set of coaches. That was a tough one. A lot of people getting votes and a lot of good channels doing that. And that's just how the numbers worked out. So, all right, Rookie of the Years. Here we go. This is going to be our last category. And we are going to reveal them right now. Rookie of the Year, Stukes Baseball Cards and Curiosities. Congratulations to you. You are a rookie all-star. Got votes in enough votes in both categories, which is actually pretty impressive, considering the competition on the all-star side of things. And number 2 was Signs of the Pastimes. Congratulations to you. So, if you're I'll try to tag everybody on here that's on this, but I'm going to need everybody's address to send out their all-stars, and it might take me a little bit. We got a lot of sports going on these days, so be patient with me. But I'd like to just finish up by saying thank you to everyone that put in a ballot, taking the time to do that and recognize some of your favorite channels. I just can't thank you enough for doing that. It was great to see everybody's lists and see what you guys are watching, without the pressure of really trying to make a Hall of Fame type ballot. So just like whatever you're watching. So hopefully we'll have some more participation next year. And I really want to shout out more than like 250. We got 225, but because of the doubles, it's probably only like 200. So I really want to shout out as many people as we can and really, get everybody's name out there. That's what this is all about. And trying to find new channels to watch. And again, even like brand new channels that may only have 50 subscribers and only been making videos for 3 or 4 months, really, really elevate them, and get them into the community if they're doing a good job. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you giving me a little leeway on the time. It's just been so busy and trying to get this all done and watch all these videos. I really feel for Jake and I guess Mike before him for doing the Hall of Fame stuff. It is a lot to get it all down and keep it in a spreadsheet. So that's all I've got. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your ballots, and I appreciate all you guys making content so that we have something cool to watch for Sportscard. So if you guys are opening anything, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect to connect, and have an awesome all-star kind of day. Hey, I forgot that I was going to do a drawing. For all you guys that took the time to put a ballot together, I'm going to give away these all-star cards. Batting leaders and an all-star card. Warren Spahn, pitcher with the most appearances in the all-star game. And you got Hank Aaron on there. And Musial, who had a bunch of appearances in all-star games. So I'm going to give away one. I'm going to give 2 prizes, one of each. We'll do the batting leaders one first. I'm just going to shuffle this 4 times. And then I'm going to click it to win. There we go. All right, here we go. Get the all-star thing over there. Here's the card you're going to win. And it is going to be Poor Man's Stack. Look at that. So I'm going to remove him. Congratulations, good sir. Thanks for putting in a ballot. And now we will shuffle it 4 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to pick for this sweet Warren Spahn all-star card. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Fisher Bike? Mr. Fisher Bike. Congratulations, Jason. Thank you all again. I wish I could give you all prizes for doing it. That's just where we're at. But really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for putting in your ballots. I can't say thank you enough. And look forward to doing it again next year.